What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to On the Red Couch with Max Power. As you can see, I'm on a red couch.
And I'm Max Power.
And I'm Max Power.
Max Power.
And I am with my very good friend, Antonio Picante.
Always bringing the spice.
We're back for another quick episode this time. It's just kind of building up for what we're going to be doing over the next life.
Oh my God.
So, Antonio Picante over here has never seen Jurassic Park. He's never seen Back to the Future. What was the other one?
Ghostbusters.
Nice. So I got the idea that I would make him watch these movies. Because they're classics and everyone should have watched them at least once in their life. There's not too many movies that I haven't seen.
You've never seen the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Okay, whatever. Fast and the Furious. So
you've never seen Mission Impossible.
Okay, sure.
You've never seen the Cars movies from Disney.
Okay, cool. So three for three.
Yeah, but as soon as we go deeper in this picture, you'll see that it's mostly me.
So I came up with the idea, or we came up with the idea that we would put all the names into a bowl. Since we're beer drinkers, this is a pitcher. Used to be beer, now it is movie titles. As you can see, it's about half full. The way it's going to work is we're going to pull random movies out, and then we're going to watch them. And
let's do an example.
This is just an example. We're not picking this one, right?
No, we're not picking this one.
Okay.
Well, actually, yeah. This is how we start the series. So yeah, I just picked the movie that we're about to watch first.
Okay. But wait, before he opens it.
Okay.
In here is, let's say, Ghostbusters. If we pick that movie, we watch it, we put Ghostbusters 2 on here, then it goes back in the bowl. So there's not Ghostbusters 2, there's not Lord of the Rings 4. It's not, so it's not out of order.
Most of these are franchises. So if a franchise gets picked, we start from the first movie, and then...
Well, let me shake it up a little bit more.
You and I will watch the movie together. And after the credits roll, we will be in front of this camera going over our reviews of the movie.
Something about me that I've seen, I've seen this, most of these movies, I've seen these movies over 20 times.
Yeah.
Antonio Picante has never seen them. So it's going to be somebody reviewing the movie from virgin eyes to an old hag like me. Yeah. So, get a good shake.
Oh, man.
Get a good wrestle. Oh. We're not going to list every movie down here, but we just gave you 6 that are in here.
And there's at least 18 movies in there.
So we're going to
18 different franchises.
So the first movie we're going to review and watch is... What is it? What is it?
What does that say?
I can't read it.
What does that say?
The Fast and the Furious. All right.
Yes.
So the first movie we are going to review is Fast and the Furious
1.
You can't read this, but
we should have done Sharpie, but
we're learning as we go. Yeah. So Fast and the Furious 1. We will put Fast and the Furious 2 on here.
Yeah.
And then it will go back inside the bowl.
Yeah.
So, Fast and the Furious.
I own that movie digitally. I can bring my laptop over here.
I own almost all of them. I'm pretty sure they're over there, and I have a massive collection of movies. My parents bought everything that came out on DVD.
Oh wow.
I know what the Fast and the Furious franchise is. I understand it's cars. I'm not a big car person. What am I going to experience? Give me a little. Not spoilers, but what as a first-time viewer, what will I experience?
So as a first-time viewer, you probably have the expectation because the franchise is now
about to go to space.
Now 9 movies deep now.
Is this including
and without the new movie that was pushed back till next year?
Is this including the Hobbs? Are we going to include that? Hobbs and Shaw?
That comes after.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now, the series right now is at the point where you have to suspend your disbelief on a lot of shit.
Okay.
The first couple of movies lays the foundation. Mm-hmm. So it's not out of the realm of possibility for you to understand what's going on. It's not like a movie where somebody that has seen it has to explain every 15, 20 minutes why X, Y, and Z is happening. So the first couple of movies, you're going to be all right.
So we got Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel, Dominic Toretto, Paul Walker.
Paul Walker.
Yeah.
He's a young Paul Walker. Like, it's early movies, right? He's not
I think this was his debut. I remember watching a movie called Running Scared that starred Paul Walker, and this was after the Fast and Furious franchise started. I don't think I remember seeing too many movies of him outside of the Fast and Furious bubble
until started picking up steam.
Yeah, so
cool. Well,
and cars.
Well, out of everything that's in here,
okay? Which, by the way, he's not a car guy. The franchise from Disney's Cars is also in that bowl.
Yes. So out of everything that's in here, I would say 80% is stuff that he's never seen.
Yeah.
And the first movie is the one that he's seen.
You've never seen.
What are the odds? So we're gonna watch this movie at some point next week or this week.
Yeah.
Immediately after, we're gonna review it.
And then before the episode's over, we'll draw the next one,
and then it'll be consistently like this. So if you guys like this, if you guys have any comments after this, and
if there's a franchise that you can stump him on,
yes,
that he hasn't seen, whether I've seen it or not, we'll throw it in the bowl. I was reaching for shit that he hadn't seen.
There's some interesting ones in there. Stuff that there's a lot of stuff in there that's interesting that I haven't seen in a long time, or I've seen some of
this was starting to freak me out a little bit because I'm not the biggest horror movie guy. So when you were telling me, oh man, we gotta throw Nightmare on Elm Street, oh man, we gotta throw Halloween, oh man, we gotta do Saw. I was like, oh my god,
Friday the 13th.
And I was even like, you know what? Have you seen Final Destination? I've seen a couple of, and I was like, I can't stump this guy.
Blade's in here.
Oh my god.
There's a couple of other. Yeah, there's Super Mario Brothers in here.
That's a one shot. That's a limit. That's a special pick.
Yeah, because as you can see, I don't know if you can notice this. He's got some tattoos that are Simpsons or Mario related. My bad.
We still need to make an appointment for you and I to get Duff Beer Can tattoos together.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. I'll go right now and get one done. So the first episode is Fast and Furious. I'm so excited. There's a reason why I didn't watch this franchise. Out of every franchise in the world,
there's gonna be 9 movies. There's 10 movies. There's gonna be 10 movies by this time next year. And they still have to kill.
What if I just become a car guy and I just like start going to like?
Oh man, if you become a car guy, I think we hang out every day. I'd let you drive my car.
We review every movie, then you let me drive your car. That's it. That's the plan.
We'll do the bootleg. We'll go down Rankin Road where I used to drag race when these Fast and Furious movies came out. I did all that shit. I had a V8 Thunderbird that I bought used from an auto mechanic, but he had rebuilt the motor and transmission, so it only had like 20,000 miles.
New, almost.
Yeah, and I was undefeated in Rankin Road.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Did they still do that? Did they still race over there?
The area now where we're used to race is now actually a neighborhood. So yeah,
bastards.
But now it's gotten to the point where they have like weekend nights at the drag strip, and you pay like $50 or whatever. You can go down the drag strip.
Yeah, I'm into that. I'll do that.
Like, I'll go in person.
Yeah,
trade for pinks.
Yeah.
You're gonna race your CRV against a fucking Astro man.
I'll do it. I'll put pedal to the metal. So yeah, look out for this episode. This is a little short. So, what did you think of Tenet? Real quick, we're gonna review it. It's not gonna be a great review. Did you like it? Did you not like it?
Tenet was an okay movie. It certainly wasn't the blockbuster that got everybody out of their fucking house to go to a theater to watch. No. I don't want to be that guy, but in 2020, you have to ask how much of this was COVID and how much of this was a black person as a lead star. would this movie have done better if it was just any natural, normal white guy? And because Christopher Nolan doesn't, from my knowledge, doesn't do a lot of black lead movies. It's always for the most part white guys.
So you think that had a little bit of play to it?
Possibly.
You know, they actually the soundtrack, all the artists, everyone played at home, and then they digitalized it all together.
Oh, nice.
So because obviously you can't have an orchestra. Most of it's all that kind of style of music.
Yeah. You
can't have them all in the same room because there's
Yeah, at least for scores, for the most part, all the orchestras get together in the studio.
Not in this one. They all did it. So the violins played one part, and then they sent it to them, and so it's all done like that. Music in that movie is very dominant. Sometimes it drowns out the audio.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. I would give it a solid 7
out of 10.
Out of 10.
I'd probably give it a 6.5 out of 10.
I'm not gonna go into spoilers. It's one of those ones where like it was a cool concept, but yeah, I think COVID times just kind of made it hard to like really, obviously nobody was in there. I went to the theater during the day and I watched the movie by myself in like a 200 plus seat theater.
That was probably 8 people when I saw it. And I saw it at the first showing of the day, which was at 1:00.
Yeah.
So the seats were all disinfected by then.
That's good.
Everything was already
done. Think so.
Yeah,
I worked at a movie theater and
the
cleaning is very half-assed.
So I'm not sure how much longer how this is going to keep going because Tenet came out. I was like, all right, Tenet's going to be the one to pop the cherry. Nolan's been pushing the movie back 2 weeks at a time because he wanted to be the guy. He wanted to set the standard. And then when he realized the standard was so low, then, all right, so now Mulan's going digital. And now we're pushing Black Widow to November. And now we're pushing Black Widow till next year. And now
it got pushed back, right?
Yeah, and now we're waiting for Wonder Woman to get pushed back. Or if they're actually going to stick to the Christmas date because they pushed back.
It was supposed to be November.
It was supposed to be in November, and now they pushed it back to Christmas Day. And these movies are all done. Like there's no reshoots or fills or FX or anything. The movies are ready to go.
On that note, Mulan is not doing well.
I want to see Mulan. I hate to add more to the jug. I've never seen the animated Mulan.
Either right.
But I want to
put it on there.
The story was enough that I wanted to see the live action version.
Good. It looks really good.
Female lead be damned. Again, it's 2020. We have to open our minds to female leads, black leads, LGBTQ leads. The new chick from Batwoman is also LGBTQ, just like the last one was. And Batwoman was still a fucking good series. They're still going with it. Just got to be open minded.
They just they're canceling Supergirl.
Yeah.
This is season 6 is their last season.
Yeah.
But we are getting a Superman TV show.
Nice.
Lois and Clark. So that's out there. Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what movies are going to actually still come out on theater and what the next move on the chessboard is going to be, because apparently the theater experience, it's not cutting it for people that are going in attendance because not a lot of people are going. It's not cutting it for the theater business because they can't make revenue without concessions. And if no one's getting concessions because their priority is wearing their mask and trying to enjoy a movie instead of getting sick by eating, that's not going to last that much longer. The only upside, at least in our personal experience right now, we're about to get our first cold front of the year. So it's perfect drive-in weather, bro.
Yeah, it is.
So
there's a drive-in right down the street.
Yeah. So I'm looking at least 4 movies that I'm gonna be checking out and drive-in in the next month or 2.
Well, the thing about that is, movie theaters don't make money until the second week a movie's been out.
Mm.
So for the first 2 weeks, all the money that goes through tickets is through box office goes straight to the studio. So if you're only getting one person in a theater, let's say you're getting let's say the 7:00 round is getting 30 people. It's not enough. That's not paying the bills.
Mm.
And then once those people see it, are you really going to go chance it? Are you going to risk to go watch it a second time of these movies or a third time? sometimes these movies like
Tenet is not Black Widow. Tenet is not Wonder Woman.
Exactly.
Tenet is not a small piece of a bigger puzzle that you can't make out unless you watch every piece.
Exactly.
So I've seen fucking Avengers 6 times. I've seen the first Transformers movie 9 times in the theater, 3 of them in IMAX. So there
you
is
saw 9 times.
Yeah,
the first one in theater.
The first Transformers.
It's a good movie. But
again, purposely nostalgia. Purposely for the nostalgia. Within the first 60 seconds, you hear the want, 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 want. Okay, yeah. I got my money's worth. You know,
yeah.
So
there's like certain movies. I mean, they're not. You're not going to watch it. You're not going to watch it twice in the theaters. You're not going to risk the chances of COVID to watch it the second time. You know, so that's a big factor. So I've
seen 2 movies in the theater so far. Actually, 3 movies in the theater so far. I have not bought concessions at all. I've gone in, sat down, had my mask on, pretty much hands in my pockets, lean back, watch the movie. After that, dart out.
No shit.
Yeah. So they're not getting anything from Tenet, Unhinged, and the New Mutants.
Okay, so I watched 2 of those movies.
You saw New Mutants.
I saw New Mutants. I was like, should I tell you? I got an icy and a popcorn because I don't know. I just felt like it. But yeah, but they're not accepting cash inside.
Yeah, it's all card.
But you can do cash at the box office. You can't do cash at concessions. It's very confusing. It's a weird time. The person like I worked in a movie theater for a long time, and noise complaint. But luckily, our place was pretty nipped in the bud, so it kind of spoiled me going to movie theaters. So to go back to regular movie theaters and hear people talking, people on their phone, people laughing, people texting, the screen popping up, you know, it gets really annoying really fast. Yeah. So COVID is great for me because
I've normally been the guy that will go on a Saturday or Sunday morning 5 o'clock movie when there's nobody, not even kids, and watch movies. Either that or the Thursday night. Because normally, for people that don't know, the casual people that don't know, say for example the new X-Men movies, the release date's on Friday. They actually start showing. They actually have showings the night before. You don't have to wait till midnight Thursday night, Friday morning to watch
only
it.
Midnight. Yeah, it was midnight on Thursday. Now it's a 5 o'clock or a 7 o'clock.
Yeah, and you can buy and now with these new theaters with reserved seats, you can. I bought tickets for fucking Captain Marvel 2.5 months in advance, and I already had my seats. So I didn't have to worry about showing up at the theater 2 hours, sitting down, waiting in line, bum rushing, none of that, and it's painless. So, yeah. So right now, if you take your precautions, COVID is good. COVID is good for the theater experience, especially if the options persist to where, if you have the option to watch Black Widow on Disney Plus or in a theater or in the drive-in, or through iTunes and buy the movie or rent the movie for $20 or own it for $30, you know, stuff like that. If that option keeps persisting, then there's gonna be a big shift in how we digest movies from here on out.
Oh yeah, like there's gonna be a lot of movie theaters disappearing.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be as popular. You know, hopefully we get back to normal. But man, the thing about the like Mulan and stuff is like I'm paying for a membership for Disney Plus
already. So they already got money.
They already got my money. They're already getting my, you know, whatever it is, $10 a month, whatever. Now I got to pay an extra 20, 25 to watch a movie.
30, but you get to keep it in your catalog. So like Mulan, if you pay the $30, you own it. Through Disney Plus, you own it. So you can watch it as many times as you want on the Disney Plus app. But that would mean you'd have to keep paying the membership to keep access
to watch it again.
Yeah.
And it's getting a little sticky. I almost rented Bill and Ted the other day. It's like $20 to rent on Xfinity or something. I was like, I want to watch this movie, and I might just do it, but I ended up watching something else instead. It's a tough time for sure. Yeah. But yeah, that was just a quick review because I wanted to.
You feel time?
I wanted to kill some time. What did you guys think of Tenet? Did you like it? Did you have a better review than that of us? Have you guys watched movies in theaters, or are you still staying away from COVID? That's another good question.
Robert Pattinson's performance in Tenet has me really optimistic of his performance as Bruce Wayne.
You know, my sister went and watched Tenet, and she was like, I don't I don't like him. Like she can only see him as
Twilight.
And I was like,
oh fuck, is that another movie we got to put in the list? Have you seen Twilight?
I've seen Twilight.
You fuckwit.
You ever seen Twilight?
I've never seen any of the Twilight movies. We're not putting that
I'm
on
putting it in the
list.
list.
Fuck.
I'm secretly gonna put it in the list. Hopefully we can pull that one out next. I read the books too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but Robert Pattinson, I like him. I think he's gonna be great. That opening trailer of Batman, I'm all in. I don't care if you can make fun of him all you want. That thing looks awesome. And
this could be the thing that erases people's minds of Twilight. If he has a 3-movie run or 4-movie run like Nolan, Bale had a 3-movie run, but the way these franchises are working,
it's DC. He's going to do 2 movies and bounce. You'll never see him again.
He'll do 2 movies and a Justice League.
Yeah.
Or 2 movies and a fucking Paradox with the Flash.
Yeah, and then
he'll just disappear. But if he does those 4 movies good, you'll look at him and not think of fucking Twilight. But
you never seen Twilight, so.
But that came around at a time when I was younger, so all of my female friends was like, "Oh my god, Twilight! I'm Team Pattinson." And all that.
But if you think about it, what do you think of when you think of Paul Walker?
He didn't do much of anything else.
He's in a couple of movies. What about Vin Diesel? What do you think of Vin? What the first thing you think he's like? You think of Fast and the Furious, right?
Yeah.
You don't think of
but
Riddick.
That's not the...
You don't think of Riddick. You don't think of.
Oh fuck!
I've
never seen Riddick.
Triple X. You've seen Triple X?
I've never seen Riddick. He was in the first Triple X, which I saw, which was kind of cool. But then he ducked out on the second one, and they replaced him with fucking Ice Cube.
But he came
and
back
then
for
they
the last
brought
one,
him
right?
back for the last one. He's Groot in fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. There's no way anybody would know that other than people who pay attention.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like you don't see him and he says one line just differently.
Yeah. I'm Groot.
I am Groot. Is he the kid too? Did they just turn his voice up? He's a teenager now.
Yeah, they modify his voice.
So they just modify his voice. So I am Groot, but then he just tweak that pitch and shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's cool.
Easy money. You get paid how much for saying 3 words?
Yeah.
And the residuals.
And the toys, everything. Hell yeah, he's loaded. He's got the Fast and Furious and he's got the Disney.
Yeah.
Right.
Fast and Furious can go to fucking another galaxy. It doesn't matter. He's got.
That's gonna happen. They're gonna bump into the Guardians.
Oh my god!
We're gonna get Vin Diesel and Groot. They're gonna get Vin Diesel and Groot.
Do I know you?
I am Groot, and they're gonna be like, "What?
You stupid fool!" Oh man,
that's what's gonna happen because all these franchises are going out of business because nobody's going to movie theaters, so they got to start combining shit.
It's a conglomerate.
Maybe we'll finally get a Batman and Turtles movie.
No. The scary part is Disney owns half of everything that we see on.
That's true.
So we could get fucking Spider-Man fighting Darth Vader.
Well, I mean, technically, Spider-Man's Sony.
We get Captain America fighting Darth Vader.
Cool.
With that,
I still think the Turtles and Batman would be a pretty cool movie to see.
Have you seen the animated ones?
I have.
Yeah.
And the comic books too. It'd be kind of cool. Kind of cool to see a Batman.
Dude, it would be refreshingly odd to see if those movies were ever come to light. Like, because Batman's had the weirdest mix of comics. Yeah. Batman with the Turtles, Batman with Spawn, Batman versus Predator.
Yeah.
Against Alien. It's just not that I hate it. It's cool. I actually own the Batman versus Spawn copies. I've got a couple of them. But it takes a lot of fucking balls to put
those things together.
That thing on an actual screen. Like that takes a lot of red tape.
I remember that. I remember somebody made that home movie, and it was like all those characters. It was like Batman, Predator, Alien. It was like this and they had like full costumes. It was like homemade, so it was like kind of cheaper, but and it was like all these characters would fight each other. So one would jump in and would help fight somebody. And
you're not a fighting game guy, are you?
No.
Have you ever seen the Mortal Kombat movies?
No, not really.
Yes.
Not really. I mean, I think I've seen it the first one when it first came out.
Nah, that's what I'm listening for. I'm making sure that I get some paper.
You're just trying to.
I'm trying, dude. That man, if you put that on the scales, you put that on Lady Doris. I'm fat fuck. So I gotta balance you out a little bit.
I'm in here.
Don't think just because the first movie is one that you've never seen is that's the way it lays out. So I need to even the scales a little bit more. So Mortal Kombat. There's only 2 movies, but that's going on there. That's a fun little watch.
Oh man, we gotta put Street Fighter in there with
That's only 1 movie. We can let that go.
All right. Well, yeah, I think that's it. We're done.
Yeah.
This has been On the Red Couch with Max Power. I am Max Power.
Chris, everybody knows.
You know what I go about
Antonio Picante. Ah, sure.
I put it in the notes.
You put it in the notes. Fine. You can dub all this. You cut this out. And Antonio Picante.
I'm not cutting any of that out. We're gonna watch. It's finally nice to see Chris Antonio Picante go stutter over his words. So look out for the next episode, which will be a review of Fast and the Furious 1. I'm so excited. I really can't wait. I can't wait.
I can tell.
I can't wait. I do have. I'll tell you an off story thing about the third one.
Okay.
But when we get to that point, I might tell it on the air. Who knows? But this has been On the Red Couch with Max Power. I'll see y'all later.
Toodles.
Put that.
Oh shit.